Hey everyone, welcome to another $1,000 strap search. I've got my $1,000 in singles here and I'm about to show you what I found. But before I do, let's talk about this week's tip. Now we're getting into December. That means Christmas is coming up. And yes, most of you have already started putting up decorations, buying presents, Black Friday's done and over with. But there is still someone else you should have on your list. Your bank tellers. Yes. Christmas for bank tellers. Don't forget about that. You don't have to go out and spend $100 on all your tellers. No, you don't have to do anything like that. But sometimes just the smallest little thing is nice. One of the things that I plan on doing is I plan on going in advance and talking to the manager at the bank saying, hey, I would like to have a pizza party for your tellers. What day of the week would be good for me to bring in a couple pizzas? Now I'm just going to run to Domino's, and they've got cheap pizzas. I can buy 3 or 4 pizzas for $6 a piece or whatever it is. And it's the thought that counts. The tellers will be excited because one of their people has thought about them to that extent to get them lunch. It doesn't cost me a lot, and yet it still shows how much I care and how thankful I am. Now I do that for the bank that supplies me with all my singles. One of the other things that I'll do is they're getting a plug. Sorry. Wendy's has these little keychains that are $2 a piece, and you pay the $2 and you put the keychain on your keys, and anytime you go to Wendy's and flash that keychain, they give you a small Frosty for the next year. You can go there every day and get a free Frosty. Just flash that keychain. So what I will do is I will go to Wendy's and I will buy like 10 of these, and I will pass these out to all the other tellers that I have. So it's my way of spending, minimal amount of money, and yet my tellers are going to have something that they get to take advantage of for an entire year at such a little cost to me. So yeah, the keychain thing is a great item. Doing a pizza party, if you've only got one bank like that, you may get away with being able to do it with just 1 or 2 pizzas. Great. They will appreciate it. They will enjoy it. They will remember you. So that is my suggestion for this week. All right, got my 1,000 singles. Let's get these out of the way. Take a peek at what I found. You can tell 'tis the season. Check this one out. XOXO, wishing all of the best, Costa. And then it says something else over there. Can't quite read it. So that was just interesting to find. Somebody wishing everyone the best. Let's see. I've got a trinary, 1s, 4s, and 5s. I've got a hair on the lens. I don't want to screw anything up there. All right. Got another trinary, 0s, 1s, and 6s. This one is 2s, 3s, and 8s. And here we've got 1s, 4s, and 7s. Kind of neat. 444, 777. 4-1. If that was a 4, that would have been really nice, but still a trinary. Another one, 1s, 5s, and 9s. And this is 5s, 7s, and 8s. And then I got some quads. Quad 0s, and it's got a 5th. Some people will go nuts because it's overprinted just slightly. No, it doesn't mean anything. Quad 2s with a 5th, so that's kind of cool. Quad 3s on this note. And quad 3s again. Here's quad 5s with a 5th as well. Quad 7s with a 5th, and it looks like that digit might be just a little bit high. Doesn't matter. That's not going to change the value. You can go on eBay and look up these gas pump errors, and there'll be 100 items listed, and 75 of them are going to be gas pump errors. Stuck digit errors, odometer errors, all of those, they're all the same thing. If there are that many listed, they're just not that rare. I'm sorry. So no, if they have to be significant, they have to have part of the number missing in order for them to be any value in my mind. Quad 9s on this one, and then we get some stars. 2017A star note, checking to make sure it's not filled. Another 2017A, somebody wrote on it, so if it's not rare, it's going back. 2017. 2013B, found another one of these. Probably within the range, I'll have to double check. And I think there was another one. Nope, just this one. The 2013B star notes. If you can match the pair of numbers, they are worth a lot of money. If you can't match the pair of numbers, then they aren't. But I've still been selling them for almost $20 a piece on eBay. It's crazy that people are paying that for a number or for a note that they still have to do the work and pair. If you have 1,000 of these and they're worth $20 a piece, that's $20,000. Okay. You don't even have to pair them, and there's your $20,000. So I don't understand why people are paying $20 a piece for them. I understand why people are collecting them. I don't understand why anybody would pay $20 for this one solitary note. And for those of you that are saying that they're not, well, I've sold I've sold 3 different lots of 10 for $150 to $200 a piece for those lots. So yes, they are. Let's see, 2013D. Here's a 2001 star note. That's something you don't see too often. And then I get to my older notes. Here's a 2003A, 2003, 2001, 1999, in pretty good shape. Good color on that one. Another 1999, 1995, not a web note. Another 95, also not a web note. A 1981, kind of rough, but you don't see them that old very often at all. And the oldest note, this one has got decent paper, good color. It's a 1977A. So that was the good note that I found. All right, so what did I pull out this week? Well, because we're starting Christmas season, I decided to pull out a special Christmas note. Now, what kind of note is this? Well, these are actually pretty neat when you think about it. This particular one comes in this little envelope here, and it looks like the note's sticking out. It's not. That's not the note. When you open it, you can see this is L1, and when you open it, this is L5. So, yeah, it's just the cover on there. But this is one of those Santa Claus notes. Okay, and before I get too far into the Santa Claus note, let's take a peek at this. Whitney is the company, I believe, now offers limited edition collector's Santa Claus dollar adorned with yada, yada, yada. Okay, and it's for Easter seals. That's this particular note, this particular holiday gift from Whitney and Santa Claus 2. You can see Easter seals there. So that's everything with the packaging. But I want to focus on the note itself because these are pretty interesting. All right. It is a real $1 bill. This particular one's a 1995. So that's a real, legit $1 bill. And what they did was they basically got a strap of brand new notes, and they used a printer and put these notes in the printer, or it's a sticker. And when I feel it, it actually feels like a sticker. It feels like there's something actually stuck on there. You can kind of see on the edge. Yeah, that's just a sticker that's on there. So they actually have a sticker of Santa Claus that was put on here. And because it's just a sticker, this is still legal tender. You can still spend it. Now, there are other figures that you can find on these notes. There's a number of different presidents. There's Elvis, of course, all the superheroes. You can find basically almost anyone on these stickers, or just flat out printed right on the note itself as a collectible note. Now, when I say collectible, I mean that as an interesting addition to the hobby, not as something that's actually going to increase in value. Every time I go to Vegas, there's numerous souvenir stands that when you go up to the cashier, right alongside them, they have a bunch of these notes with all of the different faces, and they generally go for about $7.95 a piece. Now, if you're buying online, of course, you have to add shipping and stuff to that. Let me just flip over the back real quick just to show, yep, the regular note, nothing special there. But anyway, it's a very cool note to add to your collection. It is spendable, so yeah, there is a chance you can find one in circulation. If you do, it's probably not going to be in the greatest of shape. The sticker may be partially removed, but still, this time of year, for people who collect and want to get their young relatives to collect, whether it's their kids, their nephews, nieces, whatever, this is a great way to do it. Seeing something on a note that, well, you're not going to see every day. So that's what I've got for you today, my Santa Claus note with Santa on an actual $1 bill. If you learned anything new this week, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe. I love reading all your comments. Guys, thank you very much for watching, And I will see you again next week.